Hello everybody, welcome once again to Stampin' with Glitter Mum. It's definitely been too long since I last made a video, so I'm here with a really quick make that you can use for a craft fair or as a little thank you present to colleagues or teachers. It's so simple. It's definitely a little bit of paper and something to stick it with, and it just uses one tool, which is the Stampin' Up stamping trimmer. So here's my little post-it note holder come calendar. Okay, so I've just made a little easel affair here, really. Oopsie. And I think actually they make quite effective gifts. Obviously you can't see it that well, so I'll lift it up like that. So I'm going to show you how I made this little cutie. So I basically have two pieces of card and that's pretty much it, and a tiny bit of DSP. So I'm going to make my base out of Tranquil Tide here. So I've got my trimmer and literally just need 9.5 centimeters by 25. And I think it's for items like this, especially when you're making a few of them, where the trimmer with its integrated or integrated scoring blade really comes into its own. Because I just want to now score at 13 centimeters and 19 centimeters. And I'm thrilled I've managed not to do it with my cutting blade like I did the other day. Where is it? There's one here somewhere with half of it cut. Okay, so there you go. You can see straight away is the easel base. Then I also need another bit of Tranquil Tide to go on the top there. So this one is 9.5 centimeters square. 9.5 and 9.5, and then I just need 2 squares of contrast. So I've used Pool Party here. They're just 0.5 centimeter smaller, so it's 2 9 centimeter squares. 1, 2, and then I have simply I cut up all my paper before I thought, oh, I could make this into a video. So here's one I prepared earlier. This is one of the Oh So Eclectic papers. And I love this because it's got so many different colours that you can draw in, depending on what cardstock you happen to have, really. And pretty much that's the hard work. Going to stick it together with my favourite fast fuse here. And this is, it's a super quick make actually. So a bit of fuse down here. See me doing my little fuse tick on there. I'm just gonna, might try and put it in the middle. Might be a nice idea. There you go. So we've got that one. So this one is just going to go on the bottom of the base here for the sticky note holder. Just in case anyone from the post-it people is listening. I'm not using post-it notes, I'm using sticky notes. So there you go, I've got some cheap sticky notes here, and I'm literally just going to pop this into the middle of my Pool Party square. There you are. And then I'm going to just layer up the top here and stick it on here. So I'm going to open that and attach my fuse across this panel. So this is how you'd make any sort of simple easel card. It's exactly the same principle. I'm going to pop that on there and then pop my DSP and contrast layer on top. And somewhere around here I've hidden, there we are, oh, a little bit of something stuck to the back. So you can get these really cheaply. I think I got mine from a well-known online seller, Amazon. But you can, if you actually like going into real shops, you can pick them up by knowing the range, Hobbycraft, things like that. And I just popped it sort of roughly in the middle there. And there you have a really simple craft fair make. Nice little easel card, and it sits up nicely on someone's desk. There you go, you can sort of see it like that. Oh, there's my details. Must do a proper print of one of those one day. And I have got the dimensions here in case you were madly trying to write them down. So I say the base, I use tranquil tide here, is 9.5 centimetres by 25. Scored it at 13 and 19. Put a 9.5 centimetre square for the easel base, and then 2 9 centimetre squares for contrast, and DSP at 8.5 centimetres. So if you're doing some little craft fairs or vendor fairs over the next few weeks, I know I've got a few school fairs lined up. I think this is a really simple, cheap, and most of all quick make to do. You know, and it uses up those bits of DSP. I've done some with some retired DSP, if you can bear to cut into it, of course. So yeah, hope you enjoy that. I'd love to see some pictures of some that you might have made, so feel free to share on Facebook with me. And I'll see you again soon. I promise I won't leave it so long next time. Thank you.